So good morning, guys. So today I'm going to talk about my personal views on. I saw that video recently on or about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So that news was actually about the why Isro scientists quit Isro. So that was my views, and I'm going to tell my views on that topic. So number one thing is why Isro scientists quit Isro. So number one main reason is that is salary cap. So if we see that if any particular person is working on the government sector and if one on the particular working on the private sector means their work is same, but we saw that the level of salary gaps means the government job and the private job also gives the higher salary. That's why the number one thing will be salary gap. Number second thing is that their decision making power means if you do in a work if you working in a government sector, then you must have the taken the permission many longs, like you are in the lower hierarchy, so you must have taken the permission and it will take time. And if you on the other hand, if you working on the private sector, then it will take only means not it will take short time as compared to the not as compared to the government job. That will be the second reason. I talked about the salary gap, I talked about the bureaucracy and the decision maker. I talked about the pressure. We can say that the pressure and pressure means if you working on the government mission, like you see that there is a lot of pressure on you, like you are handling many things, you handle this. But if you working in the private sector, you are in the free mind, means you have in the free mind, you do whatever you want to do. It's not that it's not like that someone is pressuring you. It's all about your nature, your mind. You are free in that area, so that's why this is also a playing a very big role. Number second is the boost in the private sectors. We know that the India becomes the third country to launch to have their own private to launch to have their own private sector in this space. So that will be the major shift in the scientists, like. And we talked about the why Isro scientists quit Isro. Number one thing is the boost in the private sector, then there is a salary gap, then there is a long decision making, then will be a higher pressure on the scientist and the engineer, like there are slow decisions. This is all about the scenarios that why Isro scientists quit Isro. Number one thing is that what is the pressure on the earth, what is ISRO's reform and why it is talking about why it is good or it is bad for us. So I will tell you this. So number thing that there are a lot of ISRO scientists quit ISRO because in the other space agencies we see that there's a lot of private sector, means government, any government want that, means their sector, their private, their space sector will boost, regardless of whether it is a Indian space organization, regardless of whether it is a private sector, it is a public sector. Every government wants that their sector will reach up to at the top level. First thing is that. And number second is why it is so concerned for us, because we see that the main scientists leave. It is not about number like 100, 200, 200, 300, many scientists quit. But we saw that and we have the problem when this Isro scientist or engineer means quit, like they are very professional, they see means they're very professional, they have the means, we can say that they have the uh, I don't remember the word, they have the experience, they have the experience all about. I will give example, like one person is working on the same mission for the last 12 to 15 years, so he knows all his capabilities, all his strength, weakness, areas of improvement, so he knows all of that. And if he work and quit on the job, if the country, we will have a very big impact on our society. That's why it is concerning. For it is not about number, but it is all about self, it is all about the matters experience and the age wise. So this is all about. But what is India's concern to overcome this? So India's concern is that India should implement a policy that if you working on this and if you want to quit the scientist, you will have to take a further means you will have to take a permission on the ISRO's board. If you are a major scientist, then ISRO will not easily give up on you. This is my expedition. This is my priority, that ISRO will not give up on you easily if you are a good scientist. And if ISRO needs you, then ISRO will have. And another question lies, and what if that these scientists are not good? What if means what are the issues going to do that if scientists the brain drain? We can't say brain drain, but we say that what should we focus and what should we do that these numbers will decrease, the quitting number decrease. First of all, we have to improve their salaries, we have to pay more allowances, we must have their, like, we, if they do good in that area, we will have, and we will give their promotion, and the area decision area making decision will improve in that area. So ISRO should have focused these things if they want to quit that decision. So in the end, I would say that, like, if there is a no good or not bad, but if we working on the like Gaganyaan, there is a long term mission, and we need the well experienced scientist, well experienced engineer. They knew all about the spare parts, they knew all about the like cabin crew security, they knew all about the parachute landing in the ocean. So we want that scientist, we want experienced scientist. So that is my opinion in the end.